Would you like to live next door to 9 illegal migrants? Well, I've got some bad news, because the headline says that there are bids to turn homes in Lowestoft into HMOs for asylum seekers. I'm sure you know, but HMO stands for House of Multiple Occupancy. Essentially, it's where they convert pretty much every single room into the house into a bedroom. So that way you can rent out multiple rooms instead of just the one house. And these particular houses are just for asylum seekers. So it is quite literally going to be filled to the brim with people like Sudanese Steve and Libyan Larry. And unlike yourself, they won't be paying a single penny in rent. Because 99% of the time that we've seen these stories, the rent is paid for by the government using our money. Like it's a luxury that we don't have. But then again, what do we know? We're just the taxpayers. It says that there are 2 schemes that could see homes in a coastal town turned into housing for asylum seekers. So it's a coastal town and it really should look like a nice place in Britain. And I imagine based on its location that this area goes back pretty far. But now Afghan Alan has found himself randomly in Lowestoft, and he's also found himself right next door. And people will say, "Oh, clown, you can't talk like that. You just sound like a crazy right-winger." But I don't know how else to address it. I mean, the guy's from Afghanistan and he's moved in next door. Like, there's no other way to word it. But the all-important question, how many people will be moving in? Well, it says that one of the properties is to be converted into a 9-bedroom HMO property, providing accommodation for asylum seekers. So that is a 9-bed house. And you can imagine how bad things are going to get with 9 unrelated people inside. Things like the state of the garden, the constantly used hallways, not to mention the single shower and also the toilet. And that's only 9 people minimum as well. You know anyone can walk through that door. It could be late night drinking, for example, or it could just be late night dramas. Now look, it's one thing when these guys move into a hotel. I mean, that's bad enough. But at least with a hotel, right? Like, it's sort of distant. You know, like most hotels have like their own roads and stuff. Or maybe it's got like a car park around the actual hotel itself. Or maybe an average hotel just has like a fence around it. Most hotels do look a little bit separate. But this is not far away like a hotel. For a few families in the UK, this is right next door. They could be looking over the fence, they could be looking at you in the driveway. They will probably be able to hear them through the walls. Now, luckily I live next door to 2 women. I'm not sure what sounds I should be looking out for, so I really can't hear much. But I can only imagine how living next door to half the planet is gonna sound. Especially when it's in a taxpayer-funded HMO. It's almost as backwards as this video, where the local population have essentially made Sadiq Khan cry. So, thank you for becoming one of the 33,764 subscribers. Thank you for becoming a channel member where you can have your name at the end of the video, as well as using these custom icons in the comment section. And thank you for checking out this video with Sadiq Khan crying.
This country has gone crazy.